I was gonna vote for Jamin, but I didn't play with Amanda or Jamin really. All I really got to play with was Mark, and I think he did a good job. We kind of made a promise, but I told him I'd vote for him at the end, so I'm just gonna keep my word and vote for Mark. He didn't jump ship to my side, but he never said he was going to anyways.
Cool.
No, I don't get 2 votes, no secret advantage.
Have you looked for it? Next year.
So, I would say the jury did sway my vote going into it compared to how I'm going to actually vote. I was originally thinking Jamin. I mean, I wasn't gonna do Amanda, and it's entirely petty. I mean, she's the biggest reason why I got voted off when I got voted off. And I thought Mark's game didn't lend itself towards an entertaining game, and I mean, I was voted out fairly early on, so an entertaining game would have benefited me as an observer and a jury member. So that kind of left Jamin, but I didn't have a strong reason for Jamin, and I still don't feel like I have a strong reason for Jamin. And I think ultimately, Mark chose a strategy that's very difficult to get you to the final 3, and that's one of honesty and integrity, and the fact that he was able to get to the final 3 with that strategy, I think is very impressive, and he gets my vote.
I went into that final tribal council not knowing who I was going to vote for, but I ultimately got convinced, and it was toward the end, by Amanda. My favorite, well, I think, although she was accused of lacking integrity by some others, I think in the final tribal council she actually had the most integrity, while the other 2 were claiming that they had regrets. She about voting people out and feeling bad. She made absolutely no. Well, she even made a face to say that basically said, "Come on, you guys are being ridiculous," and they were. She kept her options open. She played the game the right way.
No secret advantage.
Not this time.
I'm just gonna guess how to spell this girl's name. So I'm voting for Jamin. I thought she played the most honest game, and even though she didn't seem like the ringleader of all the strategy, she still was able to navigate the waters through the different alliances, handling with, Amanda, for example. So I think she played a good game, especially as a newcomer. And I think Mark is top 3 just by dumb luck, being beach tribe forever, and just so happening to have the majority and having all beach members in the last 10 or whatever. So I think she deserves it the most.
Secret advantage. Secret advantage. Okay, just making sure.
Everybody else has looked too.
Alright, so jury was very enlightening. I definitely had not decided before I went in, so I appreciated everyone's honesty and the good discussion. I think it was really, really valuable. In the end, I think Mark got lucky. I don't even think he realizes how many times he was close to getting out. before the merge. If there had been another challenge, he would have been out. At the very beginning, if we hadn't won the first couple of challenges, he would have been out. I think he ultimately just got lucky and his strategy worked out. Amanda's strategy seemed to be just aligned with everybody, and then whoever happened to be the most advantageous is who she went with. I don't really respect that as a strategy. I also think it puts you in a place where you have to lie to people, and I just didn't really like that. Jamin, on the other hand, I think flew under the radar a little bit, but she used it to her advantage. I think she made moves that she had to when she had to, but felt the appropriate amount of regret over some of those decisions, so that's who I'm going to be voting for. I'm excited for her. I think she played a good game. I was thrilled when she won the Alaska Community Challenge, so good luck, Jamin. I hope I see you with the final champion crown on.
There's no secret vote 2 thing over here now, is there?
Everyone else is checked, but nobody's found it yet.
Is it underneath here?
Nope. It is in my pocket.
It's in your pocket. Can you give it to me?
Next year.
Next year. Voting for Jay with a little bit of pizzazz, because I think as a first time doing this, you've gotten so far, and you have you won an immunity challenge and done pretty good in a lot of other challenges. Great strategy, and I was just really impressed with her answers at the end too.
Thanks, Charlie.
Not upset at all. You understand. He was just playing around. I know she's not happy about it, but she knows she's going to give you that. Yeah, Daddy put my case in the cake. You know, you don't want to take money. Like me and Daddy's a jokester.
You played a really good game, and I'm really proud of you. I really hope you win.
Well, if I have no brains, what do you do?
Got any secret advantages from me? I could really use a
Everyone else has asked the same question.
special second chance. Could you have used your extra vote at
It was
now?
good through the final 5.
Okay. That'd be a good one, final vote. If you're on but then it's only if you're on the jury. This is a really tough one. I've gone back and forth. Mark, I don't think I can vote for you. I don't feel like you controlled enough of the game. I think you looked into where it was with the beach thing working out. I feel like in a lot of ways that whole beach thing that kind of led to the game just being methodical and kind of boring, if you will. I feel like you're great to have in the game, I love it, but I feel like if it was everyone was playing like you, I feel like that wouldn't make for a very interesting or dynamic game. And that's not kind of how I model my game after. That's not how I view the ideal sole survivor is playing. So for me it comes down between Jamin and Amanda. And I'm trying to put aside kind of my preconceptions of what I think you were like coming into the game, view how you actually played the game, try to be objective as possible, and also take into account some of the bitterness factor, your loyalty, or who I felt betrayed by more. So I did feel more betrayed by Amanda, certainly. I guess the one thing in your favor, Amanda, which I appreciated you saying at this vote, was that when you kind of were saying to me you were solid to the end and just wanted to go to me and battle it out. Actually, the fact that you said you didn't 100% mean that when you said that was kind of just a way of getting me in my trust. I appreciate that a lot more than if you had been legitimate about it and then had turned on me at the end and done that. Then that I wouldn't have respected. But I think my downfall was I, coming into the game, was thinking I did want to work with you, Amanda. I had that thought of Dom and Wendell, the idea of us two just sticking together this time, being a shield together, and I think I got so caught up with that being my preconceived thought that when you agreed, in my mind it just felt more solid than it should have. So, Jamin, I think you played a really good game. You made a really strong bond with me in kind of the second half of the game. You fooled me too. I thought I was in good with you for a final three. You got me. I just feel like Amanda did come in with that huge target on her back into the season, as everyone knows. Jamin, I feel like you definitely did make some good moves. Like you said, you were never really in danger, and I feel like it was more because people didn't perceive you as a threat rather than you actively working to keep yourself off of the chopping block. Well, I think Amanda had to do a lot more of active working to keep herself off. So for that reason, I'm voting for you, Amanda. I honestly don't know whether I hope you win or not. I considered voting Jamin, but at one point I was considering voting Jamin, but kind of hoping you would win, Amanda. At another point, I was thinking I'd vote you, but kind of hope Jamin wins. I mean, I think I hope you win, Amanda, since I'm voting for you. Obviously, the pain is still a little fresh of getting voted out, but it was fun playing with you. Congrats to you, or congrats to whoever of the final three wins. Yeah, I think you all played very somewhat different games, their own style, and made it to the end. So congrats on that to all of you.
I'd say another 2 more days.